Hey gang, Corey with YARC West, and this just showed up on my door after I ordered it. It's the CrossRC EMO X3 Recovery Vehicle, 1/8 scale. Super excited for this. Always wanted to kind of do some scale recovery videos just for the hell of it, and this thing's finally here, so let's take a look at it. So looking at the ad copy on the back, we got a 2-speed transmission, adjustable slipper clutch, 62 spur gear, aluminum alloy coil over shock absorbers. Doesn't say if they're oil filled or not. Looks like they probably can be. 375 millimeter wheelbase, portal axles. Got the actually functioning 10 kilogram scale winch on the back for towing. Comes with a 10 channel receiver. It's ready to run. A Hobby Wing 880, the brushed ESC for dual motors. And just got to provide battery charger. This is kind of cool. It provides the diameters on the back. Don't know if you can actually make them out, but it has your approach angle, breakover angle, departure angle, 50 degrees, 91, 65, 375 millimeter wheelbase, length from tire to tire, or front to rear, 602 millimeters. Let's open it up. See what's inside. Sticker sheet. Looks like they put some stickers on there already, which I wish they wouldn't have done. I'd prefer to do that myself, to be honest with you. So a little goodie bag, gift. Remote. It has locking rear and front axles. You could do here to lock the front and rear. Feels pretty good actually in the hand. And there she is. Pretty big. Let's put it next to a 110 and see what it looks like. There it is next to the Atlas. Hey look, there's an oval there. I wonder what that could be. Maybe, I don't know, F350? It's got guys inside there too. There, you got some fuel containers. Here's the actual working winch, functioning winch. I hate how the D-rings go up like that. So I was hoping they wouldn't put these stickers on, so I'm just gonna have to take them off. I'd much rather use my own. Let's have a look at this transmitter. Feels pretty good in the hand. I don't know, I'm sure some of you probably recognize what it is, what it's supposed to be. There's your winch in and out. This is for front and rear locking diffs. Got dip switches, steering trim, throttle trim, dual rate, all that good stuff. Actually, taking a second look at this, you have your in, out, in, out. I don't think the boom actually lifts. I think the boom stays stable, so we'll have to read the instructions. So this is how you get the body off. There's these clips. right here. Up and down on both sides, front and rear. There we go. We have a nice thick light ribbon there. There's our ESC. Looks like double-sided. No, it's Velcro. It's Velcro. You have a 25 turn brushed motor, high torque. I'm assuming there's servo here, servo. Let's have a look at this. Servo, servo, deemed connector, and there's a servo back here for that. It's probably underneath. Have a look at the shocks. A lot of wobble. Feels good. Tires feel good. I'm gonna replace them anyways. They're not very sticky at all. They've good squish to them. The bead locks are plastic. Future me again. About the tires, you pull off that plastic hubcap, pull off the hex, and you have metal wheel nuts, not plastic, which is great. And there's our winch servo right there. All metal linkage, panhard bar, 3-link, 4-link in the rear, plastic skid plate, plastic rock sliders, hard plastic, or I think these are hard nylon, axle covers, again portal axles. Future me here. One thing I failed to mention the first time is there's this interesting pivot point back here where if you compress one side, the linkage naturally pulls in, which forces this tire down. I'm sure there's a name for it. I don't know what it is. Hopefully somebody in the comments can let me know. So let's get a battery charged up. Just do some really rudimentary articulation testing and approach angle testing. All right, gang, we got battery charged. Got batteries in the transmitter. 4 AA's. Cannot put a lithium battery in there. Stick pack. See how it fits. Fits pretty well. Let's take it outside. All right, a couple of things. You cannot get to the on-off button with the shell on. It is blocked completely here. So don't forget to turn it on before you lock the shell back into place. It's a little finicky. I think after taking it off 5 or 6 times, I might get used to it. Right now it's super annoying, but we'll just see how it goes. I wanted to kind of put it on a stand, but it's too big. There's a slow crawl, slow reverse. And obviously, like, I need to be careful not to put it in second gear. So we go from open to lock diffs. So you go from open to lock diffs, 2-speed transmission. There's your lights. Let's cycle through these, see what they look like. There are lights in the back. There we go. Let's see if we can figure out the winch out. Pretty slow. Winch in. I'm not putting too much pressure on it, but enough. We'll have to test that on an actual vehicle. Alright, let's take it outside. Alright, so this is a super rudimentary test of approach angle. I just want to see if I can take the obstacle head on, or do I have to come at it at an angle. And here's a rudimentary test of articulation. All I'm really looking to see here is if there's no contact for a tire in the gap, that the car doesn't actually fall over, that it stays planted, can continue forward, make contact with the next patch, and get over. All right, that doesn't really prove a whole lot because that's really for 1/10 scale, not 1/8. But I was able to take the approach angle straight ahead, didn't have issues. When the passenger side tire was in the air, the vehicle remained planted. It didn't list to one side and roll, which happens particularly with the Atlas quite a lot. And if you recall, I said, oh, I'm going to check the manual. And there actually isn't a manual that came with it. I didn't even realize that. What came with it is a little USB stick. And on that is a PDF on how to actually put it together. But, you know, I'll figure it out. As an aside, this thing absolutely rips in second gear. Funny story, I just got a call from a customer who said their son took their dad's 1969 El Camino Super Sport out for a joyride and got it stuck in the mud. I've been asked to go hook them up.